Stop trying to get lean by eating tiny meals and spending hours on the treadmill. That all advice just leaves you hungry, tired, and looking smaller, softened version of yourself. What if the real secret to getting shredded was actually eating more? In this video, I'll show you how to fuel your body instead of starving it, so you finally break down to 10% of body fat. Hi, my name is Boris Kish. I'm an IBB license coach, professional nutritionist, and a super heavyweight bodybuilding competitor in the over 100 kilo category, which is over 220 pounds on stage. I'm 6'4" tall, which is 193 centimeters. Welcome to my channel. Now let's start with the hype of 10,000 steps per day, which is good, by the way, but I will tell you, what's wrong, of course, and how to adjust this properly. I mean, the biggest mistake that you can actually do is that you really look on your cell phone or on your smartwatch about those 10,000 steps. And this is the reason. I mean, not everybody is equally active, right? Somebody is sitting the whole day in the office, and somebody is maybe working at the construction yard, or as a delivery man. I mean, why not? It's an honest job. What's wrong with that, right? And he is maybe having by default, right, 20,000 steps or 30,000 steps. I mean, 10,000 steps is roughly 5 to 6 miles, or around 5 to 6 kilometers, and around 3-4 miles. So it's not equal for everybody. I mean, for example, I'm a nerd, believe it or not. I like computers, I like computer technique, and when I go, for example, in the biggest street in Vienna where I live, it's called Maria Hirfestrasse. I go to every shop where they have, new graphic cards, RAM, processor, etc., etc. And on that day, I can walk, for example, minimum 7-8 hours in a row. Do you understand? That's way more than 10,000 steps. So, I mean, it might happen that you do also way more than 10,000 steps. And then when you see, oh, now it's 10,000 steps, I will quit, I will do nothing. I got my step measurement right for today, and this is it, I did my cardio. That, it doesn't go like this. Or for example, I had people who were asking me, could they, replace cardio with sex or those kind of activities? Do you understand? I mean, this is wrong, because you might be actually burning way more calories by not measuring them than after you started measuring them. I mean, hopefully this makes sense to you. Do you relate with me? So the solution is, walk really normally as you would like, right? And do 20 minutes of HIIT cardio. This is the right approach. After the training, sit on the bike, 1 minute fast, 1 minute slow, 1 minute fast, 1 minute slow, put some aggressive music on your headphones, and this way you will increase the metabolism for the next 24 hours and the fat burning process, so that you get faster to that 10% of body fat and even leaner. That's the trick here. Before we go to number 2, I would like to, inform you that I created 3 completely free training splits just for you. Join, the link is below, and I will send them straight to your email. Join my coaching newsletter, pardon. Number 2 is, go only 2,200 calories hype, or what are those fitness influencer gurus, doctors now teaching? And this is a huge mistake. Why? Because, 1,200 calories is something that will burn you down. You can, I know people who are doing that, but this is the scenario. You will go crazy after 5 days, 1 month, maybe 3 months, and then you will start eating again, right? And you will end up being way fatter than when you actually started. This is why this is not good, because this is, the hunger, hormone ghrelin and leptin that is actually, giving the signal to the brain that you are full, are going to be non-stop, how can I say, hyperactive, because it's really, really too low. It's not that, you know, you might be able to take it. I went even lower when I was really young, didn't know any better. We didn't have so much internet back then, you know, and yeah, I didn't want it to listen also. Do you relate with this? But you know, it's really, really too low. I mean, what's 1,200 calories? Maybe 200 grams of protein, 100 grams of carbs, no fibers, no nothing. It's not enough to function properly. You won't be able to do cardio, you won't be able to smash those weights, you know, and simply you won't be able to, you know, you won't be able to function, you won't be able to have sex with your partner, you won't be able to work, you won't be able to play with your children, you won't be able to walk with your dog. So everything that is too low, it's a huge mistake. The solution here that I'm going to offer you now is, you know, that you find your sweet spot, how to eat enough calories and go into the fat burning mode every day without starving, you know. And that's way more than 100, 2,000 calories that you're not supposed to count. And I would like to tell you, you know, before we go to the final solution, number 3, if you like this content that is real, raw, unfiltered, uncut, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll really appreciate. Number 3 is, as you saw, I crossed the calorie deficit. You know, this is my main delivery for this video. I always say calorie deficit is bullshit. And you know, this doesn't make sense for you. And I was explaining in my previous videos, I will give it to you that even now, but for if you didn't saw it, you know, if you saw it, then I will put it from a different angle that I didn't give you before, that you understand this even way, way more better. So I always say the minimum that you should go as an average male, right, is 2,500 calories, 200 grams of protein, roughly for a natural healthy lifter, 300 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat. Don't go below that, because, you know, the average person like you who trains hard, you know, who, right, you train hard, tell me that, you train hard, you do your cardio, you know, you're not afraid of the weights, you know, is spending 3,000 calories daily if he is training 4 times per week. And if you do this 2,500 calories, you will be in deficit. Do you understand? 500 calories daily without going into this scientific mumbo jumbo deficit where you always have to be hungry, and when you always have to decrease no matter what, and when you feel like shit non-stop. So 2,500, I would say, is the sweet spot, you know, because, you know, and it works. This is the most important thing in this, you know, it works if you're training. If you're not training, and this video is not for those, right? If you're in Homer Simpson mode, then 2,500 would be too much. Do you understand? If you're only doing 10,000 steps and not trainings, skipping, you know, gym, maybe you're without work at home, then 2,500 would be surplus, suficit. Do you understand? But if you're training at least 4 times per week and doing 1 hour, 20 minutes HIIT cardio after, you're going to be in the deficit without actually thinking to go into the deficit. And what does that mean? I mean, come on, man, 2,500 calories is enough that you're crashing the gym, that you're crashing the cardio, that you're crashing, that you're fantastically performing in your bedroom life, right? And that you're not feeling hungry. That's the main point, that nobody is hungry on 2,500 calories. If he adjusts that properly, as I told you right now, you know, why do I call it the sweet spot? You know, because, you know, you will have, I'm not going to lie, you will have maybe desire to eat something sweet, you know, to cheat here and there, but you won't have those cravings. Oh my God, if I don't eat now something, I'm going to kill everybody and explode. You know, this is the most important thing. So this is the final delivery and delusion. You know, I mean, honestly, you know, and I mean, I want to tell you, you know, not to sound like a hypocrite, when I'm really, you know, training super hard and like, for example, I go even up to 3,500, okay? But I'm a big guy. This is why I adjusted this just for you. And of course, next, I would really recommend that, you know, if you want to learn, you know, the proper 4 meals that are a game changer, how to get into the 10% of body fat, click this video right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you there.